if something is on, like, right, if I'm flipping through the channels and I see it, I always stop.
That is a Christmas tradition.
I love the movie Klaus. It's an animated film. It is so underrated. It is so sweet. It's charming. I love animated films in the holiday season. And I think the reason why I return to it every year is because there's so much going on, and it's really heartwarming and sweet, and that main character is so lovable.
I'm a pure classic, Home Alone, Lost in New York. I just love New York City during Christmas time, and the East Coast because I grew up in Toronto. So it reminds me of Toronto as well. And that's my go-to. Yeah, me and the fam always sit down and watch Home Alone.
I would say that movie is Elf. Elf was one of my favorite. I wrote a piece about it in the New York Times. It's just such a fun, funny, immersive experience because Will Ferrell just goes there, and Jon Favreau did a fantastic job in creating that world. It's so funny, and he's so and Will is so committed to that character. It warms my heart every time I see it. In fact, the director of photography, Greg Gardner, has been my DP since Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, and also shot the series and Best Man Holiday. So it's a nice synergy there. I think the only other movie that I would say that I have an affinity for is Love Actually.
Whenever there's something I love, like ice cream or favorite songs or things like that, it's really hard for me to pick one. So I'm going to say two. One is Love Actually, as cliche as it is. If something is on, like, right, if I'm flipping through the channels and I see it, I always stop. I'm always going to stop for Love Actually. I just am. Like, I'm here for those moments. I'm here for the kid running through the airport terminal. I'm here for I'm here for all those sweet moments. So that's one. I swear, for God, I would have said it before I worked on it. Best Man Holiday is another one. Like, it really would have been another one. Which is why it was such a beautiful thing to get that invitation from Malcolm to join the squad for this era and for the final chapters, because that would be another one. Like, again, things that have that combination of humor and heart and drama and mess and comedy. I'm here for that. So those would be my two.
I love Elf. It makes my husband giggle and cry from laughter, which is just very sweet and hilarious. And we've now, we introduced my family to it. I think we all saw it together when it first came out in the theaters with my family. And it's just, we quote it all the time. The kids love it. We just love to laugh. That is our favorite thing to do as a family, is to sit down and laugh. So that's our go-to Christmas movie.
Well, technically, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but I'm not going to say that one because I pull out every Christmas movie. That's my problem. Is I have a set schedule that we all have to watch these. Like Scrooged is amazing. I love that movie. It's just so great. I love Bill Murray, and but National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, that is a Christmas tradition. It's amazing.